stuff, should we? We should start with the old stuff.
Want it? I'm the king. Don't talk. It's up to the damn switch.
There we go. Should we get that music back up again? I wonder if I can do that. That's my music. I made that. That's Breakwalker. In fact, we won't get it up now. I'll try this weekend. I'll try hard to get it uploaded to the old YouTubes. I need to make a video for it, won't I? I don't know. Anyway, hi, you're with Scott. This is Ganji Kid. I'm Ganji Kid. I'm going to have to get used to doing this. Hi, you're with Ganji Kid. I don't know. Do I say that? Hi, you're with Scott. This is Battery Exhausted. It's not Battery Exhausted. It's my channel. This is the stream. The stream. You're with Scott. It's the middle of the day. I'm just going to check the sound check. No, you can't hear anything. I can't hear anything anyway. I mean, does that mean you can't hear anything? Mic's on. This is on. Oh God, here we go. To tell me, hi, capital K. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear you. You can hear you. You can hear me. Okay, so it's just I can't hear me. That's weird, isn't it? Why wouldn't I be able to hear me? Volume. I've got my headphones on. Right, I'll just plug them in. Got a cool stream for us today. Headphones. Got a cool stream for us today. Just wanted to make sure we could all hear everything. You can hear me though. Let's pop out the chat. Let's do that. Pop out. God, it's good to have you here, Kelvin, because I wouldn't have been able to know if you could hear me. I can just carry on now knowing that you can hear me. But I'd still love to be able to hear myself as I'm supposed to. What's going on? I've got this plugged into this. This is the old... I haven't got a monitor, I've got an old telly. That's volume's on. You can hear me. Obs. Mic is on. This stream window here. Oh, that's what it is. I've got the volume. Tell you what I've done is I've at the top window there. I've switched the volume off. Right now I can hear myself. There we go. That was it. I just had my volume turned off. Right, well, let's switch up to the window. Let's show you what we've got going on, because this is going to be cool today. How do I do this? One of these days. God, if I was one of these streamers in a streamer house. True that. Do you know what? What happened? I'll quickly, before we get on to start streaming, I'm just going to chat to capital K. What happened was that like I said to you the other day, the editing software precludes me from using the camera when it's rendering a file. It just packed it. It was like, look, your disk is full. My disk ain't full. My disk ain't full, man. So I was like, all right, use the hard disk instead. Overnight it crashed. I let it export overnight, and overnight it crashed. So when I got there in the morning, nothing, no progress. So then I had to do it all again. In the end, it crashed twice. I had to cut the video into half-hour segments instead. So instead of a 1 hour and a half video, I just did it in half-hour segments, and it rendered them fine. He was like happy with that. And whilst that was all happening, I was like replying to your email, and I had it open. And every now and then I'd get distracted by the editing thing and trying to fix that and doing that. And then I'd go back to the email and write some more. And then I'd just go back to the thing. And then I was going back to the email and writing some more. I ended up writing this mad manifesto about, like, it was almost like a therapy session. Like this mad manifesto about ideas and streaming and my disk came full, mate. It wasn't, mate. It wasn't. Look, I was saying it to the computer, like, the computer's got like multiple cores. Is it core? I don't know. The computer, anyway. I checked it on the old activity monitor. It's got its activity, monitoring its own activity, monitoring itself. And it was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just cruising. And Final Cut Pro was like, oh, I'm not cruising. I'm having a thing. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to be an ongoing problem, because it might be I'm using slow drives. I don't know. I'm going to have a look at my... I made this film. I keep talking about it. At some point, we're going to bring it up on stream. about these people who make computer games in Sweden, this awesome project that goes on there, and that film's got to be exported from its drive, and it's over an hour long, so I hope it manages to do that. Is my manifesto? Yeah, it's kind of like a manifesto. I don't know. It was just like ideas that were coming out of my brain, and like I say, they weren't fettered by they weren't restrained by having any like I've got to write this email in 5 minutes thinking about it. Like I was just like throughout the day just popping ideas in there, just filling it up, filling it out, like going back to it, and then eventually at the end of the day I was like, oh shit, I better send that. And I thought, shall I read it all through? And then I thought, nah, send. So there's some ideas there, some thoughts out the brain. But today's thoughts out the brain are going to involve this. Right, how do you do this? You go to web, there we are. This is Punch Out. These are the characters. This is a tier list. And I've got this, all the game characters, all the Punch Out characters listed. So we're going to go through them in this order, because they're here and they're listed, right, with pictures. But we've also got this from the wiki, so we can have a look on the wiki, and this on Wikipedia, so we can get some more information on people. But on the Wikipedia they don't have any pictures, so that's not as useful to me, because I don't know who all the people are. So that's what's going to happen today, and we're going to look at it through a special context, through a special frame. Oh, I've got a tickle in my nose, and I can't pick my nose on camera, can I? You can't pick your nose, you've got to have the one you're born with. Yeah, so hang on, I'm just going to go over here. I've got a tissue, I'm not doing it with my finger. You know, there's a COVID around, isn't there? Dude. There's a Chichona virus going around, so I've got a tissue. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it with my, I'm not just picking my nose. You know, I don't want it to infect my mouth. I'm fairly clean. Haven't been out for about a year and a half. Right. So there's a prism that we're going to look at this through. We're going to look at these characters and this game Punch Out and these characters. We're going to rate them, and the prism that we're going to rate it through artistically is racism. Racist and dated. I think it's something I want to highlight all the good things that I love about games and art on this stream. But I just was browsing for a tier list today, just thinking, what should we, could do a little bit of daytime, do an hour in the day. And I saw this tier list and I thought, oh, I'll do Punch Out characters. And then I looked at them and thought, God, they look a bit dated and racist. And I thought maybe long term, we might do some, I don't want to be negative about things, but talk about things in context and, have conversations. And one of those conversations that I thought we could do, actually, let me just check. I've got my chat window in the right shape now. Let's go this way. There you go. You've never heard of Punch Out? Never heard of Punch Out? Punch Out! Punch Out! Let's go with a bit of, it's Google, isn't it? But, Punch Out. Punch Out. You've heard of Punch Out. This is the old characters. Never heard of Punch Out. There you go. Look, this one will bring it up. Punch Out. No pictures again. No pictures. Bizarre that the wiki should have no pictures. But it's a NES game originally. In Japan. And then a Game & Watch. The arcade, then the Game & Watch. Blimey, a Game & Watch Punch Out. I've never seen that. I used to have a Game & Watch Donkey Kong. I used to have Game & Watches. The arcade in 80s. And then in the 87, the NES. Eventually the Wii in 2007. I'm sure there was a SNES, Super NES version in 1998. We're going to get some pictures if we highlight. There you go, look. There's a picture of the game. It's quite interesting that it was originally titled Mike Tyson's Punch Out, but the one I bought in the UK wasn't called Mike Tyson's Punch Out, probably because he got himself in some trouble and was no longer sponsor friendly. Is the stream going slow? Something running in the background? That's an interesting. Yeah, actually, okay, cool. There's a button, like a colour thing at the bottom here that tells me speed. Yeah, like I've got a little like This is bad though, isn't it? Because I've got a little colour, like green light, red light, so I can see that the kilobytes per second are sometimes dropping. The only windows I've got open are the ones I use for stream. I'm not uploading anything. I've got that can go, that can go. Firefox, that can go. So now I've only got the windows open that I'm using for stream. Oh, I see it dropped again then. I see it dropped again then. I see it at my end. It dropped again then. And I've only got the windows open that I'm using for stream now. I've closed everything else, so hopefully that'll fix it. But if it doesn't, then I can see it going red again. And it's back up again. Great, now I'm fascinated by this little colour thing at the bottom that's telling me that... I mean, what do? We just push ahead. Yeah, we just push ahead and cross our fingers. It must be internet service in my area and the amount of things that our house has connected to the internet. Like Alexa. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Daytime? Maybe more people in the daytime in my area use the internet. Shall I turn off this lamp? There we go. I've turned it. That was not unnecessary anyway. I was just wasting electricity. Should turn down the ISO on the camera as well. Let's turn down the ISO. Yeah, so let's turn that down a bit. Yeah, streamer probs, man. This is... Could you imagine? I heard Reckful once talk about how his internet was slow. Let me just lean down over here and see. But I've got this is silly, right? I know I've turned off the lamp, and that was obviously a joke, yeah. But I'm just going to see if I've got like anything else plugged in down here that might be trying to Wi-Fi itself. Is it still doing it, or is it better now? I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. Reckful once complained that he had bad internet where he lived and he decided to move because of it, because his profession was streamer. So, there you go. I think we'd be better off now. Maybe it's because I had all these windows open. I had a text-to-speech window open as well, which wasn't necessary. No, it's just done it again. It's just done it again, hasn't it? It's just done it again when I said it would be all right. Don't know what you do about that, really. Don't know what you do. I think you just have to push on. Just pretend it's not happening. And if it does happen, it's a serious issue, because if you're a broadcaster and there's issues with your broadcast. Anyway, look. We're wearing Rage Against the Machine today. I'm not going to rage against nothing. I've got a little chair over there now. Little chair, so if the doggy wants to go and sit on the chair, you could see him, but you don't want to sit there. So. Do a speed test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How quick was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta give it, we gotta give it, I gotta give it. Pick it up, kick it up, pick it up, kick it up, pick 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 it up, kick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, kick it up, pick it up, pick it up, kick it up, pick it up, pick it up, kick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, kick it up, pick it up, pick it up. That's quite fast. Speed test. Hang on. How far do you think it is over there? How quick do you think I can get there? I'm not running over there. I'll fall over. Speed test. Do a speed test. What? Like on the internet? Like with this? Windows? Hang on. Let's go big face. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to do speed test. Test my net. Test my net. I touched my nose on the internet then. I just did it. I said I wasn't going to, and I did. Test my upload speed. Just doing this, without you seeing it, just in case it tells you my IP address or something. Be patient, it said, as I hammer the button. One moment. Uploading random bytes, 98%. It's giving me a 4.9 megabytes a second. So I've got no idea what that means. So 4.9 megabytes a second. So I don't know if that's fast or slow. I have nothing to compare it to. So really, that was a waste of time. Just about as useful as me going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's done it again. It's done it. I see it doing it. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. You can't be a streamer and have your stream dropping in and out. Oh, man. That doesn't happen to Hazelnutty Games, does it? It doesn't happen to Asmund. It does happen to Asmongold. It does happen to Asmongold. But then, you know, all sorts of things are dropping in and out of Asmongold, aren't they? We're back on now, look, for a bit. So we're going to chat's being offensive. So I said that was one of the rules. You're not allowed to be offensive, and now chat's being offensive. But we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Let's go to I'm on the window manager. Window manager. Windows. Window manager. I want the window that's got the internet. So browsing web. I called it myself. I named it myself. Web browsing. There we go. Right, and we're doing Punch Out. I was explaining what it was, but I'm going to take it for granted that you've got your own internet, and if you really, really, really want to look at it, hey, I can see it dropping. No, that ain't no good. That ain't no good at all. Dude and dudettes, non-specific gendered do's. I saw the stream slow down and drop then, and I'm thinking, do you think there's a setting? Can I make a setting on it to, you know, tell it to sort of keep streaming even? Welcome back, and community content settings, stream, right? Stream settings. There's my stream key. Do you want me to read that out? Enable clips, followers only, subscribe, permissions. I'm not interested in that. Raid and drops. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in like the mechanical settings. Streaming tools. It's not going to be streaming tools, is it? Insights. It's not streaming tools. Home. So they're the options. So it's not an option that I can deal with, is it? Now I can't even find the stream manager. Right, we're back. Right, we're going to restart as